Can we just talk about Rob Manfred as a human being for a second? Let's
Hold
just
on,
go
we have
recency.
Some more beer.
Let's just go recency. Let's go major failings within the past couple of years. Just major. Talk about dropping the damn ball. He really got things going, you know. He really got off to a hot start with his handling of the Astros situation. Let's just start there. Let's just start with number one.
Yeah.
Took on the Astros, had every opportunity to level that franchise, to bring it back to the Stone Age of when it first started, to pre-Jeff Bagwell ages. He had every opportunity to make them look like trash and just destroy them. Didn't even make a public statement of what they did wrong. Didn't even really say anything bad about the franchise as a whole that really tarnished his game. Didn't strip them of a World Series. No. Didn't strip their players of a single thing. The players did not get stripped of anything except their dignity by fans. That's it. Nothing. That's his first fail. That's his first. We'll just call that number one. And that's a pretty big one. You know, now this is pretty big, but that was a pretty big one. Let's just say that. And he did that, what? That was January, February?
That was January. That was his first real, and how long that took. That took the entire offseason.
It took so long for him to hand out some sort of punishment for the Astros. It
came out in November. And it took that, he took away from baseball and the free agent. He took away from the players that were supposed to get, boosted up.
Yep.
During this free agency time, during the winter meetings, the GM meetings, all this other crap. No, he took it away by mulling over it and just handing it off to somebody. And it was his first real major opportunity to make his mark in the game. But because there was
he made his mark.
To make his mark. To lay the hammer down or whatever it is, but because there was no precedent, he let them basically get off with a hand slap and said, "Oh, that Alex Cora, he's a bad boy, he is."
Yeah, we should have cheated if we knew that's what the punishment we were going to get. Could have won a couple World Series and just got $5 million taken away from us and maybe like 2 draft picks. Like
lost Farhan.
Nothing. Yeah. Whoops. Oh well. Bye. We would have lost nothing. Like there's every. I hate him.
And then
I hate him so much.
And then now this week or late last week, it was the Yankees were allegedly cheating and had something like swept under the rug, and that's being reopened by a judge or whatever. And then every asshole comes out with every team is cheating. Okay, well, if so, these ones were caught.
These are the ones who got in trouble for it, so I'm going to point them out.
And one team cheated enough to win a World Series and not get anything really done wrong to them. And their punishment, air quote, is being carried out right now while nothing is happening.
Not to mention the fact that the Astros punishment came in a year where the draft was shortened, thus making their loss of a draft pick not really.
It was supposed to be
really
2,
important.
wasn't it?
Not really important.
Yeah.
Not really important at all, because now they can just sign all those guys after the 5th round anyways for really peanuts. Let's just call it what it is, peanuts. You get $20,000 per signing after the guys who didn't get drafted in the first 5 rounds. There's so much wrong with that. There's so much wrong with the way he handled the Yankee situation. There's so much wrong with the way he handled the Red Sox situation, which is another shortcoming of his. And on top of that, he also decided in order to justify his actions against the Astros, he decided to devalue the World Series trophy by calling it a piece of metal.
Piece of metal.
You might as well have just been saying, "We're playing a kid's game. None of this really matters." You might as well just said that. Like, you just stopped just short of just saying that. So. He's the worst person. He's on my catch hands list. I haven't put him on yet, but he's on now. I'm gonna add him in right now.
He should be at the top.
I'm gonna put him. Man. I'm gonna fight him and Josh Reddick at the same time.